First person of interest to my mind is always the individual who calls in to report the dead body. The first person on the scene, or perhaps someone who never properly left it. If they're a spouse or partner, family member or neighbour of the decedent, they leap right to the top of my suspects list. First principles, and indeed, first principles. Even if the voice on the end of the line belongs to a complete stranger in relation to the deceased, they're still not getting a free pass from me. They're bad luck to be so slap bang in the vicinity as to find themselves proximate to a lifeless corpse. Their ill-fated fortune to be such a fine upstanding citizen so as to not just walk on by. Dionne Warwick's biggest hit, if one discounts that abomination with Elton John in the mid-80s, and I do. Pronounced Warwick. A DB is the touch paper that ignites our Blue Surge investigative response. Shoulder to the wheel, wheels in motion, wheels within wheels. Squad cars and vans, blues and twos saturating the air. Crime scene taped boundaries marking off our denominated turf. Pre-mobile phone days, the good citizen would have had to have walked on by, at least initially, to the nearest public phone box to report it in. Indicative of a strong sense of civic responsibility, I feel. These days of the smartphone, since they probably first snapped and uploaded a shot of the victim to their personal socials, like a deep-sea fisherman displayed with his monstrous catch, only then do they feel beholden to dial it in. The act of public spiritedness thus dispensed is solely down to their fear of being scooped by a better quality camera phone. Their opportunity for photobombing rivals is all that holds them in place at the scene. I don't even need to wet my pencil lead to write them down in my notebook. They've already thrown their hat into the suspect's ring when their DB photo turns up on FB or IG, timestamped before the crime has even been logged on our systems. Tweeting out first blood is strictly not for the birds. Technological progress eliciting human regression. What a wonderful world, eh, Louis?